Hey guys, so very sad start to the start of this episode. Pharaoh Arkin of Dune has passed away, so we currently have a new monarch, but first we have to say goodbye to the old one. This is Pharaoh Arkin. Now he is actually Alad's older brother, and that's why Alad tried to find a kingdom of his own to take over. This was a decision that I didn't really take too lightly because I thought about it from a story progression kind of standpoint. Now, the Dune royal family, I hadn't really thought through. The Dune royal family currently is one of those as we go along kind of things, and it was one of the areas in my artwork that wasn't really fleshed out very well, so The Sims is basically a free-for-all for this royal family. And I thought it would make sense from a storytelling standpoint that Arkin would pass away, mainly because he was actually poisoned. So I wouldn't think it was a fast poisoning, it was like his servants keep like dropping him a little bit of poison here, a little bit of poison there, just like it's very, very gradual, and his health is deteriorating. He kept getting really, really tired all the time. I know he's an elder, but even so, I just noticed that this would always counteract his confident buffs, which for a monarch is actually really hard to do because the confident buffs are so strong for a monarch. So I kind of thought, yeah, that would kind of happen. So this is actually the family tree as it stands. You did see it in parts last episode. However, you can see that I did not set his death to miscarriage. I set it as poisoned. Now that is a glitch with one of my mods, definitely, but he did not have a miscarriage. That was supposed to say poisoned. Mods be crazy. I will say that because I've been trialing building, I actually took out all my mods, except for a few, to actually try and build. Because of that, I didn't load into any families at all, but even so, the mods are still kind of glitchy a little bit. Plus, I think I might need to update some of them. But yes, the first event in this episode is going to be the funeral. Now, I use King and Pharaoh interchangeably with this royal family, just so you know. But for me, in this series, they basically just mean the same thing. So who's going to attend this funeral? Typhi, because she is Arkin's niece. Apparently I can invite him to his own funeral. Okay. So Alia is going to come. Now this could cause some drama. She's not going to bring Gunnar because she knows that Gunnar will just stir up a lot of resentment for the family. However, Alia is Arkin's daughter, even though she's now an illegitimate royal. Also, Gunnar has Ivy to look after, but Anaya doesn't even know that Ivy exists, so I dare say Alia will be like, hey, you have a granddaughter now, so you can't really force me to divorce my now husband. They have a very low friendship, even though they're mother and daughter. Alex's mother, Hannah, Alid, and Abereron. Amelia is going to stay back because of the girls, and Emlyn is actually visiting Navern to help Amelia look after the girls, much to Alid's annoyance. Ebony, Zane, and her kids. So let's have them mourn. I don't think I've given them all party outfits or like outfits that are appropriate. I don't know. They'll be in black for a while, so I definitely need to add black outfits. Oh. Where is everybody? There's little Erin. Oh, that's so sad. His granddad passed away. So he's upset too. Oh look, there's Alid. I wonder what I should eat today. During his father's funeral. I love The Sims sometimes. This is supposed to be the butler. I'm just going to change you. Cleo's literally just up here being all sad. Oh, so now little Matteo is actually a crown prince. I really need to give all of my royal family's mourning outfits. I don't know why I didn't give them mourning outfits. Oh, Alia is trying to make Abereron feel a bit better. Oh, that's sweet. Cousins getting along. Brother and sister. Oh, the cousins are speaking together. Abereron said to Matt, all good Sims go to heaven, don't worry about their soul. That's nice of Abereron. I kind of like that. I will say that Alia is actually discussing baby things. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's so cute. Even though she's in like a smaller toddler preset, still cute. Now, I will say that Matt and Alex were actually considering another child, however, but because Arkan passed away, they are actually planning to hold that off until everything is settled. Also, it kind of gives an opportunity for other couples to catch up with them, because Alex and Matt, they're way far ahead with like 2 kids right now. Especially Matteo. I think Matteo was actually one of the first toddlers born. But yeah, Matt is very, very sad. I'm gonna keep this here for at least the rest of this episode, maybe even the next one as well. But this family are actually complaining that the palace is poorly decorated. So I'm definitely going to have to edit the decor in some sort of way with this palace, just so they're not constantly complaining all the time. But yeah, Matt is now the pharaoh, and we are going to hold a coronation next. So it's been a little bit since I did the funeral. I wanted to take a break, and also I wanted to give Anaya, Matt, and Alex mourning outfits, as well as outfits for the coronation. The kids I'll do a little bit later, but those 3 adults were the main ones that I wanted to do. Let's do a coronation. The heir is Matt. I think because this is a mod event and not a traditional event, I think I'm only going to have to invite 15 at maximum, so I'm going to invite the important people. Typhy is one of those. So basically most of the same people who attended the funeral. Okay. So we need the royal podium. I've never done this event before. It's kind of like with the funeral mod. It's like I'm testing different types. Oh, this is fun. Okay, so let's have Matt accept the crown. I'm ready. Receive the crown. Do you agree to stand with this nation in times of turmoil and hardship, to work and elevate this nation? Do you pledge yourself to the people of this fine nation, to care and sacrifice for them? Do you promise to serve the role as monarch for the entirety of your life? I really love the interactivity of this. It's so cool. Typhy's in a wedding dress again. Today, every citizen in the land will rejoice. Monarch Pharaoh Matt, Pharaoh Matt takes the throne. I should have planned this better, but it is my first time using the mod, so we all have got to learn sometime. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Alex is watching him give the speech. She's being his moral support. I love that. The sun rises on a new monarch. Okay, so I'm gonna have them listen to the stereo together. To be honest, I think it might actually make them happier because currently they're all very miserable from the funeral. Oh, so Alex is talking with Typhy. Or she was supposed to. Alan is just here. Nobody's moving anywhere. I don't think my autonomy's on. Nope. When my autonomy's on, that's when the real fun starts. Oh, what's wrong, Cleo? Oh, Cleo. I'm gonna have Mateo go over to Matt because Mateo is now a crown prince. He can actually walk pretty well, whereas Cleo can't really walk much at all. Royal coronation is complete. Everybody's leaving. Oh my god, these two are so cute together. Oh. They keep each other company. So cute. Oh. They both keep hugging each other. Mateo's climbing the stairs to bed and that's so sweet. Oh god, there's his granddad. It's been a long day for the little guy. So we are currently in the household of Quillo. Now I have added Spiro to this household so we can actually control it from both perspectives. I will say that Quillo and Cinderash are some of the background kingdoms, so they're not going to be touched upon too often. So I will try and explain it as best as I can. So Spiro of Cinderash and Never of Quillo have actually been engaged to be married for a while. Now, Never is actually ruler of Quillo currently because there's no other higher authority than her. However, she is still only a princess because the crown was only promised to her upon her wedding. She is actually a non-committal sim, but she agreed to make this alliance because she needs an heir, and she is perfectly fine with having an heir with Spiro and then Spiro going off and finding his own love. She is actually asexual. She is a non-committal sim. She does not really want a romantic relationship. Her and Spiro get on very well as friends. But obviously in The Sims, to be able to get married, they need a romantic relationship. Well, as soon as the wedding's done and Never is pregnant, I am actually going to be fixing the relationship levels to what they should be. But Never is asexual. But since she's a monarch, she needs an heir. So it's imperative that she does it. So we are actually just going to have a quick-ish wedding. I don't know how quick I'll be with this. Since this is a private wedding, we're not really going to have too many monarchs actually attend this. And also, since it's in Quillo, everybody is going to be in their cold weather outfits, so it's going to be freaking cold. We're going to have Flint, Pele and Pyra come. So this palace is actually in Mount Komorebi. I'll actually show you what it looks like. It's currently in the evening, so it's very snowy right now. Snowy, like my nickname, and the British weather for the last several weekends. Oh, you can't really see it through the blizzard. Oh. None of his family are sitting down and watching, but okay. Oh, Eliana's here. Okay. There's a vampire here. We'll meet that vampire in the future. Spiro's little sister is literally just here, hanging out, playing with her dinosaur. I really don't know why this happens, but in Creator Sim, like this blush is like perfect. I love it so much. But in game, this is what happens to it. It pixelates on the darker skin tones in particular. It's so annoying. It looks terrible, so I am going to have to remove it for screenshots. But yeah, Eliana is here. Well, she's looking happy, but I don't think she's too happy that Spiro has married. I don't really think that Eliana understands that Never is asexual, so there is definitely a bit of jealousy there. And Eliana, upon hearing of Queen Leora's death, was actually pretty happy because she has been planning to try and assassinate the royal family for a long time because she comes from a territory known as Prism. And Prism was actually taken over by Cinderash in history, and she is actually linked back to the previous royalty of Prism that died out. So she technically is the rightful heir of Prism, but because Prism is under the control of Cinderash, she wants revenge on the Cinderash royal family. So whether she's supposed to be here is questionable, but I think having her here just for me explaining and the story purposes, I think is very, very handy. So let's have these two try for a baby because that's what they need. Let's spend time with these two sisters. That's so cute. They hugged each other. So we are actually going to see whether Neva is pregnant. I need to find a bathroom. To be honest, I haven't really played in this palace all that much, so I don't know where any of the bathrooms are. So we are going to have her take a pregnancy test. Come on, Neva, are you pregnant? Yay! Neva is pregnant! So she is going to have the heir of Quillow. So how this is going to work is now that Neva is actually the monarch of Quillow, her first child is going to be the heir of Quillow. So what about Spiro? Now Spiro is the heir of Cinderash, so really speaking, that child should also be an heir to Cinderash as well. However, no, that's not what was in their deal. Their first child is the heir to Quillow. However, if they have any more children, that second child is the heir to Cinderash. But I think due to Neva's sexuality, I don't think she would want a second child. That's why she has said to Spiro, you can actually go and get yourself a proper wife for Cinderash's heir. Neva is very neutral, she's very open-minded, and this is something that Eliana is not. But Eliana does not know that, so all Eliana sees is Spiro and Neva being romantic with each other and Neva being pregnant. And Eliana doesn't know that this child is actually going to be only heir to Quillow. So she thinks that this is Cinderash's heir as well, which is even worse for her mentally because she doesn't want any more heirs of Cinderash at all. The only way Eliana sees an end to all this is if she assassinates the royal family of Cinderash or she joins them. It's either one or the other. Take your pick. So I hope you know what you're doing, Spiro. But yeah, this isn't really one of the main stories that I'm going to be touching upon, but I thought I would explain it in this episode mainly because I wanted at least that bit of background knowledge about these kingdoms, and in Eliana's case, territory. But yeah, I see their friendship being very high. I think he does love Neva at least a little bit. I think that's mainly due to the fact that it's going to be his child. Not his heir, but his child nonetheless. So next we are headed to Artro. As you can see, I've downloaded some more fan art maps for the game. This is just to make it look a lot more interesting. I actually really love these fan art maps. They're so lovely. So we are currently here in Artro. Now, it is actually going to be Emily's birthday. She is going to be moving up into the elder life stage. Aw, Haruto actually lost a friend. So he lost a friend in King Arkan. Oh, that's so sad. But we do have some we also have some exciting news. Typhi is actually pregnant. She actually knows that she's pregnant and she is currently eating for two, which is so sweet. So I'm gonna have Typhi tell her mother that she is pregnant.
Floopy.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. So Emlyn is actually giving Typhi some tips. Oh, that's so sweet. Typhi got a moodlet saying my choice from discussing about baby milk. It says she doesn't want to breastfeed. However, I do think Typhi will change her mind as time goes on. Oh, that's really sweet. Emlyn and Sarah are actually pretty good friends. Since Haruto is right next to the oven, I'll make him make a cake for Emlyn. Let's have a chocolate cake. Mia is just there. Apparently Melusine is making a cake as well, I think. Mia's just on the fridge. Okay, let's have Emlyn blow out the candles. Should I have Haruto blow out the candles as well? Because I think he would be on the verge of at least turning into an elder, I think. Haruto and Sarah are kind of on the younger side. Oh, there she is. I was like, where the hell did she disappear to? Oh, she's feeling sad. Okay. But I think this moodlet is the fact that she is kind of sad that Typhy is growing up, so she's not her little girl anymore, if that makes sense. Or apparently Jonathan is the caterer, because I don't think I've ever put Amelia in this outfit, but okay. But this is so sweet between Haruto and Sarah. They really like each other. They are very much in love with each other. I imagine this to be a very sassy conversation, just like, you really think you're all that? And then Sarah's just like, well, the more I learn about you, the more I fall. Ayako and Yumi's parents are really, really cute. I love them. Oh, that's really nice. Emlyn and Amelia are talking. So, Amelia is her daughter-in-law. Do you think I'm a loyal person? And Amelia's like, yes, I do. Which can't be said about Alad. Yumi keeps dyeing the front strips of her hair blue colour. That's because she's a Ruby fan through and through. But I kind of like the look on her. It's nice. So right now we are in the Verona royal household. Rayla is just playing with her dolls and it's so, so cute. I don't know what outfit she's dressed in at the moment, but we are going to hold a birthday party. When aging them up into children, I actually was from Isla's perspective. However, this time I'm going to do it from Jaden's perspective because we don't really focus on the Verona royal family all that much. So Micah has just come home, so has his brother Jaden. I'm possibly thinking about aging up Rayla as well. We'll see. To be honest, I think Rayla can wait at least an episode or two more. Okay, Rayla's still a little bit wobbly. I think we'll wait a little bit longer to age up Rayla. I definitely need to take more pictures of them. And with Jaden and Isla aging up into teens, definitely going to be taking more pictures. Okay, so let's have Kanara plan a birthday party for Jaden. Oh, she's hugging her mother-in-law. We are going to have a couple of other birthdays. So obviously there's going to be Isla, but we are also going to have the birthday of Sajini and Jacob because they're supposed to be adults and I have not aged them up yet. So I just thought, while I'm here, let's do that. Also, I can tell you a little bit more about Sajini and Jacob. Let's invite Yumi to this birthday party because I think that Micah would like to see her. Briar and Callan are coming as well. Okay, Jaden's having a bit of a bop. I like that, that's cute. So I've just added Isla to the family just so we can age her up and actually edit her in CAS all together. Just makes my life a whole lot easier. There's Nicholas and there's Callan, Vanessa's husband, and then Briar's husband in the background. The difference in their taste of men. Pyra's here. That's because the kids club has gathered here. But once these two have aged up, we're not going to have any reason for the kids club to be here. Since Isla was actually born before Jaden, I think we should have her age up first. Oh wow, okay. James, Kanara. Wow, okay. So Callan is actually due to be a father at any point during the next couple of episodes. So the fact that he was talking with his niece was actually really, really sweet. Although Callan is quite a hit or miss kind of person, kind of a Marmite kind of guy. You either love it or you hate it. Oh my god, look, there's Yumi looking gorgeous as ever. I still love this hair on Yumi. It's just perfect for her, I think. We have a lot of people dancing. I've had Yumi just change outfit because I don't want her in the same outfit as the wedding. Oh. But Yumi and Micah are slow dancing again. I love them. I love them so much. So let's have Kanara cook a cake. Let's make it chocolate again because the caterer is just taking forever to get here. These two are sitting down together, being adorable. We love to see that. Jacob and Callan, just Jacob eyeing Callan. keeping an eye on him, making sure that he doesn't cause any trouble. So with Jacob, I don't know where Sajini is, but I thought I would just say that Jacob and Sajini, they are currently dating. They haven't really told anyone about it. On my Instagram, I actually posted a Verona news kind of thing, and I really liked that idea. It tested out my graphic design skills because I did actually do a graphic design course in college before university, but I made a news post for Verona about Jacob and Sajini being spotted together, and it asked whether they were an item, and they in fact are an item, with them aging up into proper adults in this birthday party. I think that they probably wouldn't want to wait too much longer to make it fully official. Maybe Jacob was just thinking, well, I'm not getting any younger, and neither is Sajini, because Sajini already has a teenage son. Even though it feels a little bit rushed, Sajini and Jacob have practically had years together where they've just been looking after each other as friends. I think I might actually have Sajini and Jacob actually be engaged. They were trying to hide as much of their relationship from the media as possible, so the fact that the media hadn't spotted them up until the fact that they became boyfriend and girlfriend, and he is actually considering marrying Sajini, the media caught onto it quite late. So you can really tell how private of a person Jacob actually is, which I kind of like that about him. So Briar is actually pregnant. She looks a little bit dazed right now. Oh my god! I'm watching Isla age up, and literally Briar says to Callan, I could woo you forever. They are scandalous. Oh, I love my mods sometimes, I really do. So Isla can build relationships quicker. I wonder what she would be as well. Oh, I feel like she would be cheerful or agreeable, or I don't know. Isla is quite confident in herself. She definitely has an air of self-confidence. She's also a high school B student, which is actually really, really interesting. What would be her aspiration? I know it can change throughout the years, so that could be something to explore. I kind of like the idea she wants a big happy family at some point in her life. Obviously she's only just turned into a teen, so, well, okay. Let's make her a friend of the world instead. And when I hop into Create a Sim to edit what Isla looks like, I'm actually going to change because it actually comes with friend of the world. Aww. So Nicholas sent her a birthday present, and so did Briar. So let's add birthday candles to the cake. So now we're going to have Jaden blow out the candles, and then we are going to edit them in CAS. Okay, so Jaden is aging up. I'm not entirely sure what he would also be. So neat, I kind of feel like is also a perfectionist type of trait. Since he is the spare to Micah being the heir, I feel like he would be quite I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I can make him adventurous. Let's make him adventurous. He's adventurous, but he's neat. What a combination. Just constantly cleaning up after himself. I think he should be a nerd brain, because he wants to be handy with things, but he also wants to be book smart as well. So there is Jaden. This is what Jaden looks like without CC currently. Oh my god. Hawk has sent Jaden a gift. Maybe, I think that probably was like a prank gift or something. Okay, Jacob, you age up. So Jacob has aged up into an adult. I can see a lot stronger build up there as well. Isla just pranked her dad. I love that. I love that. But they're still close as ever.
Lord, Arena.
Fun timing.
Okay, so Sajini has aged up into a proper adult now. I think she should have aged up into a proper adult quite a while ago. But I think before the last thing in this episode, I am actually going to edit Isla and Jaden in CAS. So this is Isla. Now I will say that Isla looks exactly like her mom. It's crazy, but with her dad's eyes and jawline. Isla is definitely one of those very awkward Sims to put hair on. If you know what I'm talking about, when certain hairstyles make their foreheads look absolutely gigantic. Yeah, Isla's one of those Sims, unfortunately. But I think I found a happy medium. Unfortunately though, these buns are actually in the hats section, so she can't really wear any hats with this hairstyle. And Vanessa looks a lot like her mother, Veronica, and Veronica's actually in this household, so we can kind of see where she gets it from. This is what Veronica looks like, and I can definitely see family resemblance in Veronica and Isla. Next we have Jaden. Now Jaden looks so much like Micah in the face, it is crazy. So the birthday party is still going on, but we have one last thing to do in this episode. Oh, it's currently really late. I didn't realise that. Maybe they're on their way home. Okay, so the sim profile music is still up. I definitely think that the Slice of Life mod might be out of date or something. But anyway, the birthday party is over and these two are on their way back home. It's such a pretty scene. Oh my god, I love this. Perfect screenshot opportunity, I think. They're also in the perfect position. Oh my god! So this is a part of the Sky Gaze mod, I believe. So they are currently stargazing. They're so cute. I love them. I haven't really played around with this mod all that much. This is so cute. Oh. But I think that this is the perfect opportunity for Jacob to ask her a very important question.
Lempton Minabi, I'm for.
Yes. So.
Oh,
They're engaged. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, they're cute. I think that that was a really good place to end on for this episode. And there was loads of sentiments gained. Passion under the stars. These two are adorable. I love them. Also, it was the perfect night to do stargazing. But yeah, this episode is about done. If you enjoyed it, please comment down below what you enjoyed. What do you think of this episode? And I will see you in the next one. So I think next episode is going to be the Hallie Royal Wedding, which I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. I personally am looking forward to it as well. But yeah, I shall see you in the next episode. Bye guys!